Hey guys, and welcome to Fringe Friday. I am Carmen, and today we are going to be watching Season 2, Episode 15, which has a title that harkens to my home state, but also stresses me the hell out. And that is Jacksonville. You guys know, you saw the title, you've seen the episode, but I know what happened to Olivia in Jacksonville. So I have a feeling that this episode is going to be about that. And I kind of hope they go to Florida. Like, it would be kind of cool to see actual Jacksonville, but I don't know if they actually will or not. Anyway, in the last episode, we had Walter honestly doing the world a service. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should. And that's just my opinion. Anyway, we also learned about Peter and Walter's past and their family history, which I thought was really interesting and cool. And we got a bit more into their relationship, which I always love. And what else? I think that's about it. It was a really good episode. I really liked it a lot. And I am a little bit nervous to get into this episode. So I might be stalling just a tiny bit because, you know, I can talk. A girl can talk. You guys know that. Anyway, I'm going to stop. Let's get into this episode and see whatever the hell happens in Florida.
Is that real coffee? Where did you get that?
I don't know. I have my sources. I got a cousin in Hawaii. She has a secret stash. She sends me stuff every...
Why did she say real coffee?
What is that, 6 since yesterday?
Yeah, well, I'm from California, so I'm used to it, you know.
But this is New York. Don't you think it's strange?
Probably just some byproduct of global warming.
I mean, that wouldn't be surprising, but...
Have any extra coffee?
Night, Pauline.
Night.
Is she flirting with him? I mean, I think he's gonna die or she's gonna die. So it doesn't really matter, but just curious. I think you're supposed to get under a desk or something. I don't know. I'm from Florida. That doesn't seem like a little quake to me. He's still alive. I think. Fuck. I'm sorry. What the hell just happened? Was that in our universe or the Fringe universe, or was it in World B? Which I think is what I've designated the other world, if I remember correctly. Because he had a bunch of fucking limbs shooting out of him.
Congratulations, Mr. Bishop. You've just won an all-expense-paid trip to New York City.
Okay, so it's in our universe. Does he have only normal amounts of limbs now, or no? Maybe it's like a weak point, and so stuff's bleeding over. What the fuck was that?
Quantum tectonic event would be my guess.
Meaning that all the atoms come apart, but when they reassemble, they come together all wrong.
So what are the odds of something like this occurring naturally?
Oh, it's possible. But if so, God has a far more disturbed sense of humor than even I could have imagined.
Oh, is it that guy? Is it the guy?
ID says his name is Ted Pratchett.
I'll eat him.
Help, please.
It is. I don't know that I would want to survive.
Call my wife. Someone please call my wife. I just want to hear her voice.
I could try to call his wife, because yeah.
It would help us a lot if you could describe what happened here.
Something's happening in the other world and also here, right?
Just
The same things everyone saw. Yesterday, the dogs all started howling, and all those little tremors, microquakes.
Did you hear about any tremors in New York?
Maybe they're from the other New York. And they're here. Right?
Ted Pratchett doesn't have a wife, and it appears he never did.
They're from the other New York. They're from the other World B.
I'm sorry to do this.
Walter, hey, Walter.
Listen.
On September the 11th, when the terrorists struck, which buildings did they attack?
Pentagon. And the White House.
Oh, okay. Not the World Trade Centers, though. World B. World B. World B. He's from World B.
I think I know what happened here.
I think I do, too.
What is that?
I don't know about that. I think that it's both of them going together, right? There's the one from this world and the one from the other world.
This wasn't a quantum event at all. We're standing in two buildings,
Yeah.
one of which comes from the alternate universe.
Yes. Yes. This is what I thought. This is what I thought. This is what I've been saying for like 10 seconds.
So when you separate them, Walter, how are you going to tell them apart?
Mr. Pratchett from over there was married. He was wearing a wedding ring.
So as far as his wife will ever know, he just disappeared?
Yeah.
That is so sad.
Just like Peter from the other world. Walter.
I know what Newton did.
What?
And I'm afraid I've just remembered what's going to happen next.
I'm sorry, what? Your face does not look like what's going to happen next is good.
I need you back at the lab, Agent Dunham as well.
Walter, we're right in the middle of something.
Don't argue with me, son. Get back here now, both of you.
Listen. Listen to Walter. Go. Now.
When Billy and I first tried to generate a stable door between the universes, our first test subject was a car. It did not go well.
First times are always sloppy.
Wasn't our first time. 11 minutes after we successfully made the car disappear, this car appeared from another reality.
Okay.
The universe seeks balance. We sent a car over there, so a car of equal mass came back. A building from the other side appeared here. The laws of physics demand both sides of the...
A building from our side's going to appear over there.
Within the next just under 35 hours.
Okay, so how do we stop it?
That's the thing, Agent Dunham, we can't.
Okay, then we need to evacuate the building. So how do we identify which building?
Yeah.
When objects from the other universe cross to our side, they have an energy.
Okay.
In the moments before the event, when the fabric of the two universes is rubbing together, that the building on this side...
We'll have that energy.
So then we'll be able to see it.
But only in the
We
moment
know it's
before.
not visible to the human eye.
Then how the hell are we gonna find it, Walter?
We can't, Peter. But you can, Agent Dunham.
Oh, cause she can see stuff.
You saw it once before.
Yeah. Oh, wait, was this during the experiment?
Of the 30 children that William Bell and I experimented on, you were the first with the ability to identify things from the other side. We gave you the ability.
Maybe she should look at Peter.
But I was able to elicit the ability once. I believe I may be able to do it again.
Okay, but isn't she gonna see Peter?
I'll do it.
Olivia.
We don't have time, so just tell me what it is I need to do.
First, I need a plane. I need to go to Jacksonville. I should be able to recreate the procedure there. Jacksonville was where the process worked.
Are we going to Jacksonville? Let's go! Okay, I don't think we actually went to Florida, but it would have been nice. I mean, not that that couldn't fully exist in Florida, but... Is she gonna remember? Are we gonna get flashbacks?
We always use the same combination, but I can't remember the significance.
9, 20, 10. I mean, it's 2010 now, right? remember? Our kids are happy kids. Well, if that was true then, I don't think it was true for long. I keep waiting for like a flashback. Oh God, I remember those seats. This is from my childhood.
16 items in this room are from the other side.
Okay.
Well, perhaps if
Does
you
it work
look
on
close-
people? Because I still feel like she's gonna see Peter with his little glowy glow. You know?
Nothing.
Well, we should get started.
Is he gonna give her Cortexiphan? I didn't even think about that. Aw, is her name on there? Olive. Yeah. Is this bringing up trauma for you?
I have a freakishly good memory. I remember everything. Not this.
Okay. Your brain probably blocked it out to protect yourself.
Is that Cortexiphan?
Start the IV drip, please. And lift up.
I have a feeling that it is.
You sure you want to do this?
At least she has a choice this time.
Right arm. When you're under, the drugs will generate an obstacle. I can't tell you what it will be. It will be uniquely yours. Do you understand?
I think so.
Facing that obstacle will elevate your emotional state.
Okay. What if it's like her stepdad or something?
Where are you?
She's in the forest.
There's someone else here.
Excuse me. Who else is there? Maybe it's that guy that was like her friend, right? Like I forget his name.
She all right?
No, but she's not supposed to be.
What is it? What is it? Is that little her? It is. I think it's little her.
It's all right. Please. I don't want to do this anymore.
Aww.
You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
Aww. I think that's her. She was so cute. Oh my God.
Wait. It's okay. Shh.
Please. Make them stop. Please make them stop it.
What's your name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course it's little you. Where'd she go? Where did baby heart go? Really? Was that necessary?
It worked.
What the hell is wrong with you? You do this to little children.
Yeah. They were so little. Oh, this episode's hard.
Anything?
Nothing. Now what? Should we find some more kids to scare?
Do we know what triggered it? Obviously, she was upset with him. Okay, it's all right, Olive.
Oh shit.
That's me.
Yeah.
What happened?
This was the first time you saw the other side. Started a fire with your mind. Should have worked. This is the very sort of thing that William and I were preparing for.
You abused us, Walter. Me and those other children.
No, we were trying to help you. We were trying to make you more than you were.
Or were you searching for answers to questions that you shouldn't have been asking in the first place?
I was a different man then.
I was a defenseless child.
I mean, she's right. I think you have to reconcile that.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. She was just a little girl.
Yes, you were. I thought all we needed was a heightened emotional response from you, but I was wrong. We needed a specific one. Fear. And you're not capable of that anymore. You found a way to protect yourself. You channel your fear into anger.
Yeah.
But if you want to save those people, you have to find your way back to that scared little girl.
But she tried to protect herself from that scared little girl. Because she didn't want to be that scared little girl anymore.
Are you alright?
No.
No,
At least she says it.
I'm not afraid of anything anymore.
But, I mean, it makes sense that was your coping mechanism to survive.
We've still got time.
Not very much, though. I mean, let's be honest.
Okay, well, the guys downstairs on the supercomputer are crunching numbers in the first 6 buildings, but it's gonna take some time. What else can I do to help?
It's time. Olivia,
How many buildings are we down to?
147 buildings spread out all over Manhattan.
God.
The largest building on this list has what, 500 people?
So you think we should just let the building disappear? Let those people disappear?
There are times when the only choices you have left
Our shitty ones?
are bad ones.
Yeah. I mean, get scared? I mean, I don't know what the answer is here. Like, what can she do?
I failed and I'm supposed to be the one who can stop things like this.
You didn't fail. I mean, you're just a person.
I've never met anyone who can do the things that you do.
Yeah. Is she gonna see him start glowing? Because I think she's gonna see him start glowing. Are they gonna kiss? I'm confused.
I'm scared.
That's good.
Don't be.
Are they
What?
She's scared.
I'm scared.
That's good. But they almost kissed. Sorry. Get to the highest amount. Yeah. Look. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I'm gonna talk about that almost kiss, but you can do it. There it is. There it is. Call somebody.
It was in the West Village near the Hudson, I think. I couldn't see exactly where.
Keep looking.
Okay, I see it. It's on Washington.
there was a hotel on Washington.
No, he's right. Brazen Place Hotel, 13th and Washington.
This is Special Agent Philip Broyles with the FBI. You need to evacuate everyone from the building immediately.
Okay, do it. Oh gosh. Yeah, good. Leave. Trust me, you want to leave. Trust me, you want to leave. Trust me. Leave. Olivia, don't go in.
Here's everybody out.
Go, everyone, leave. Run. Oh no! Hold on. Oh god, hold on so hard. It's just gonna be gone, right? Oh, damn.
I guess it's safe to say that you've got the rest of the night off work.
I would say so, yeah.
Are calling an unscheduled controlled demolition at the Brazen Place.
Controlled demolition.
You'd be surprised what you can make the general public believe.
I would not be. People believe what they want to believe to make life easier.
I'm going out for drinks.
Well, who are you drinking with?
Olivia.
He should tell him. A date?
No. Just drinks. Apparently that's what normal people do. They go out for drinks.
Okay, but she's gonna see, right? She's so pretty.
If you need to reach me, Leave you the number.
Oh, I'm scared she's gonna see. I'm scared she's gonna see. I'm scared she's gonna see. I'm scared she's gonna see.
Shall I get the door?
Absolutely not.
In fact, it would be my preference if you could be someplace else altogether.
Oh, where?
Chicago? Hey, come on in.
I have fear.
I know a great place. It's just a couple blocks away. Thought we'd walk?
It is done.
She sees it. She sees it. I fucking knew she was gonna I knew she was gonna see it. I knew she was gonna see it. I knew she was gonna see it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna have to have a talk with her. Yeah.
Please don't tell me.
Oh no, it's gonna end there, isn't it? You guys. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. You guys. You guys. I'm gonna need a second. I'm gonna need a second. You guys. Okay. I'm like sitting in my chair like I need to watch the next episode. But I cannot right now. But I need to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I know I'm freaking out. You guys. Like I want to jump up and down. Like Olivia knows. There's so much to talk about in this episode. One, some of it quite unpleasant. But like, fuck. She knows, you guys. She knows, like, there's, okay. I'm trying to calm down. Okay, so many things happen. Okay, one, okay, I'm gonna try to breathe. I'm gonna try. Okay. I wanna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm like happy, but like freaking out. Okay. So Olivia knows. I knew that if she saw the building that she would see Peter. I thought she was gonna see Peter first though, but like okay. That has to mean that next episode, like Olivia and Walter are gonna have a conversation, and like I'm scared because I don't know how that conversation is gonna go, and like, okay, sorry you guys. This is like I'm freaking out. Oh, I need to calm down. I'm trying to calm down. Okay, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later because there's other things that I need to talk about, and I'm freaking the fuck out, and I need to bring myself down. So, well, this is not gonna bring me down, but they almost kissed. They almost kissed, you guys, on my ship. It was so close to sailing. It was so close. Of course, you know, I think that we can all agree that in a show, like the will they, won't they is some of the best moments of the show. So I'm okay with them dragging out the will they, won't they for a little bit longer. So that's fine. But I love that they almost kissed. I loved how excited Walter was when he was like, oh, you're going with Olivia. Like, that was so cute. I loved it. She fucking knows. Sorry, you guys. I'm still like, she fucking knows. How am I gonna be calm about this episode and talk about it? Okay. One, I'm trying to calm down. Is 9/20/10 important in this? Like, is William Bell's combination important? I don't know. I wrote it down just in case it is important, but I don't know if it's important. And it's really hard to concentrate on anything other than the fact that Olivia fucking knows. You guys are probably like, calm the fuck down and talk, but like, how? How? Were you calm after this episode? Please let me know in the comments down below, like, your reaction to the end of this episode, because I would, like, if I could, I would jump up and just like run all around my house, because like, I'm fucking pumped. Okay, so to take it to a much lower, kind of more sad place, I think that it's really worth talking about, which we have talked about before, but it's worth reiterating that these were kids, like innocent, young children. And I mean, I know they said Olivia was 3 during the trials, I believe. 3 is when they started. But I don't know, like, I wasn't picturing her that young, even though I logically knew that's how young she was. And just seeing that little girl in Olivia's mind flashback, fuck, see, I'm gonna start crying. But it's really sad, because I love Walter. You guys know how much I love Walter. And I think it would be really easy to try to make excuses for Walter and William Bell in this instance, because we love Walter and we know that he did have best interest in heart and in mind when he was doing this. But like Walter said, he is a different person now than he was then. And I think that it's easy to write off things when you're saying it's in the best interest of the world, right? Like the world at large. And I've briefly mentioned before that I think that William Bell was definitely the kind of person who thinks the ends justify the means. And I think that at the time Walter was too. And like I said, it's easy for them to justify what they did because they were trying to save the world. And it would be easy for us who love Walter to justify it because Olivia turned out okay, right? Like, she's this strong, smart, badass woman and we love her. But that doesn't take away the trauma that they inflicted upon her and all of these other little kids who were, God, sorry, it gets me. They were just babies, you know? They were definitely not old enough to understand what was happening to them. And like I said, I don't know if their parents consented on their behalf, but that's still not okay. And they were just kids. And it really, this episode, it fucking got me because Olivia was a baby. And it's easy to see that, or it could be easy to extrapolate from the information given in this episode. Although, you know, with Walter and the missing pieces of his brain, we can kind of realize that sometimes our extrapolations aren't always right, you know. But it would be easy to say that a lot of the personality, a lot of Olivia's personality in being not scared, in developing these walls that she uses to keep people out, could stem from the trauma of being a child that was experimented on by adults who cared about you, but only insofar as what you could do, you know? And I'm not saying that William Bell and Walter are horrible, unredeemable characters by any stretch. Like I said, you know I love Walter. But this is a horrible act that they did. And while Olivia was able to push through and create a life for herself and a happy life for the most part, a lot of the kids weren't. And it's understandable that they weren't because, God, they were just kids, you know? And they weren't supposed to remember, right? Olivia doesn't remember. And that guy that she was friends with when she was a little kid said that he doesn't think that they were supposed to remember. But God, like, even if even if they somehow took away their ability to remember it on a conscious level, subconsciously, they can't really take that away. And it's just so fucked, I think. I think that Walter really does need to, because like when him and Olivia were having their conversation / argument, I think that there's a lot that Walter needs to make up for. I think that Walter has done a lot of bad in his life. And I think that I finished Arcane the other day, and Victor said a quote that I think is perfect for Walter in this instance. And that's, in the pursuit of doing great, we failed to do good. And I think that that describes Walter and William Bell perfectly in this, because they were trying to do this great thing. They were trying to make these great discoveries, and they were trying to save the world. And the destruction that they left in their wake because of that is pretty significant and pretty just pretty profound. And I think that Olivia would be well within her rights to not forgive Walter for that, you know? I think she will ultimately, but I could fully understand a world where she couldn't, and I wouldn't blame her for it, because she was a child, you know? Like a little baby, and she deserved to be protected and not experimented on against her will and against her even understanding, because she was too young to fully even understand. Had she given any form of consent, she was too young to understand what that meant. And if her parents gave that consent on her behalf, then fuck her parents, honestly. They're kind of shitty people. But yeah, I don't know. I think this episode just really brought home for me how horrific that it was, like how young she was. I knew that it was bad. I knew that they were kids. I knew that there was no consent. But they were babies, you know? They were fucking babies. And that really gets me, because you should just protect little kids, you know? They're so innocent, and they are so reliant on us as adults to take care of them. And it's just, it just gets me that nobody did that, you know? It upsets me. But that being said, I can understand how Olivia would then build that wall and that defense mechanism to not want to be afraid anymore, because when you're a kid, being scared is even worse than being scared when you're an adult, because as an adult you have a more rational understanding, and you just know more, right? You just have a more nuanced way of looking at the things that scare you. Whereas when you're a child, the fear is all consuming, because you're just scared. You don't have a way to rationalize everything that's happening and realize like what is playing a part in your fear. You're just scared. And it makes sense that she would develop a way to not be scared anymore. And I'm glad that she kind of allowed herself that again, because I think that being scared is just a part of being human, right? And having fear, and it's just part of being a fully fleshed out whole individual. So I'm glad that she was able to get that back. But I definitely think that Walter, I don't know, I think that he could use some introspection and maybe realize the full extent of what he did without making any excuses for it, because I think that he should be able to say, I know that this is why we did it, but that doesn't make it okay, you know? And I think that that would be really beneficial for him going forward, to sort of realize that. just like I think it's really beneficial for Olivia going forward to have had this experience and to open herself up again to everything, all the feelings, right, of the whole spectrum of human emotion. All of that being said, we have to get back to the fact that Olivia fucking saw Peter. And she knows. Like, she knows that Peter is from the other world. She doesn't know everything that we, the audience, know about how Peter passed away and how Walter went to the other world and kidnapped to Peter, which they kind of reminded us again in this episode, because Astrid's like, you know, although like that wife, she just thinks her husband disappeared forever. Like, that's what Walter and Peter's mom from the other side believe, right? Because presumably they don't know. And they just think Peter got kidnapped one night and never came back. She knows, you guys. And this is gonna cause some shit, because I don't think that Olivia is not gonna tell Peter. Like, I think that there is very, 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 very little chance that she will not tell Peter this information. And I just think shit's about to hit the fan, and I would like to watch it. Like, right now. I need to know what happens next. But I'm gonna give myself some time. But I need to know. You guys, I cannot believe that we're here. We're at the place that I dreaded coming to, and we're fucking here. And like I all I can do is be here. Oh, I'm stressed. I'm stressed about it. So I think that that's all that I have to say about this episode. Like, honestly, you guys know there's probably a million things that I have forgotten to say, because I'm just so like, she fucking saw Peter and she knows, you know, like I'm just there. And there's probably a lot more nuance that I wanted to talk about in this episode that I'm forgetting, and probably a lot more of detail that I'm forgetting to say, and it just lots of stuff I'm forgetting, because they almost kissed. And she saw Peter. The next episode is going to be fucking insane, and I'm scared, and I'm ready, and I'm not ready. All at once. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you want, you can watch the next episode right now over on Patreon, where I'm sure shit's going to be going down. It is linked in the description down below. You can also watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode, as well as every episode thus far of Fringe. I'm really scared for the next episode, you guys. Like, I very much want to watch it immediately right now, and also in like a year, because I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm scared. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go until next time, where who knows what is gonna happen. Bye, guys. I'm scared.